Let me be clear. We have seen large numbers of migration in the past. We know how to address it. We have a plan. We are executing on our plan, and we will succeed. This is what we do. I want to be very clear. Our borders are not open.
People are reporting sightings of drones. It is very common for individuals who think they see drones to actually see small aircraft, and we have a case of mistaken identity. There's no question that people are seeing drones. The most difficult part about a meeting with President Biden is preparing for it, because he is sharp, intensely probing, and detail-oriented and focused.
Oh boy, shout out to them beautiful patriots around the world, my brothers and sisters. One love to the human race. Hope y'all are blessed, well, and healthy. Merry Christmas, y'all. But y'all know what I'm finna say. You see the title. Put your hands behind your back. You are a disgrace. Matter of fact, their entire administration, they need to walk everybody out. Shut the whole thing down. A disgrace, and I'm still a little, I'm a little shaken up right now, y'all. But too because of this whole this graphic clips of what that illegal migrant did on that New York subway, setting that woman on fire. I'm still if I come off a little I'm sorry, y'all. You know. That I've had enough, man. Enough is enough. I'm ready for January 20th to be here. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm just saying it right now. I'm ready for hit that like button if you're ready for January 20th to get here, man. It's a lot of people need to just be walked out, held accountable. Just go and shut that thing down. Y'all done lied anyways. It's been lie after lie after lie. He don't know where he at anyways. He done fell down. It's been elderly abuse from the beginning. Not in the middle, from the beginning. Not from the end, from the beginning. Y'all knew on day one what it was. A cheap fake, a deep fake. 81 million votes. Unbelievable. And now they registering dead people. Unbelievable, man. It's a lot of crap that done hit the fan. More voter fraud is hitting the fan as we see now. A lot of stuff is happening, y'all. You just can't make it up, man. Y'all see what's breaking the news? It's crazy. But I told you, Democrats are sounding more like Republicans. Democrats are leaving the Democratic Party. Liberals, lifelong Democrats, leaving live on air, quitting the Democratic Party, calling January 6th inside job. Calling Trump's cases politically motivated. People are speaking more common sense now. Top Democrats are speaking common sense now. I wonder why. But let's get into this, y'all. Enough of me yapping and japping and rapping and preaching on here. Let's just get into what everybody want to hear. Let's check it out.
That deserves a lot of credit for what they put in Turning Point together. And one of the things that we had are some other speakers in addition to the president. One of them is this Patty Marin. Now, her daughter was slain by and killed, murdered by supposedly, at least allegedly, one of these people that were here illegally. Molly, I want you to listen to this clip of her and then get your reaction to it.
We're joined today by Patty Marin.
We love you, Patty. And I just did a video on her earlier. If you missed it, go check it out. I've done multiple videos on this woman and her family on my channel. And, you know, it's sad, man. You know, January 20th can't get here any faster, man. It's incompetent administration. Incompetent. You know, just 15 minutes from my house, you know, an illegal killed a 7-year-old. 7-year-old. Just 15 minutes from my house. I donated money to the family. And a couple of them other patriots on the part of this family on this channel also donated as well. Thank y'all for showing so much love in that video. But it is sad what is taking place, man. And I send my love and condolences out, man. We've lost so many. And I feel like the cases are getting worse and worse as we come to an end of this administration. I'm just being real with you. I'm still bothered right now about what I seen on X. You know, it has to be blurred out on here, but what I seen on X of that woman burning alive, with people having their phones out and watching this woman burn alive, and as the illegal sits and watches with popcorn, enjoying the show. He enjoyed every last minute of seeing that woman suffer. While she was asleep. It breaks my heart, man. It's disgusting. But I send my love and prayers to this woman once again, a mother of 5, man, that should still be here. A mother of 5 that should still be here. We love you, Patty.
The mother of Rachel Morin, a beautiful mother of 5 who was murdered by an illegal alien.
The thing I appreciate the most is that he heard the cries of a mother.
Yeah.
And he cared. And he made a promise that he was going to protect us and that he was going to help us.
I mean, this was a heart-wrenching moment up there, and before this young crowd who can, see a mother up there. And then when Trump followed up with what she had said, he followed up talking about so many angel moms, kind of broadening this. But you could really see the personal relationship that he has with her, more than a political relationship, when he called her up on stage. Patty, come on up here. And that she was able to do that. You can, it's far more than politics here. And you can hear it in her voice and in the relationship they have.
Yeah, Tammy, you can. This is personal to the president. He's speaking from his heart about this, and he's hired a team led by Tom Homan. Tom also spoke at this event. Let's listen to what he had to say at Turning Point today.
For the last 3.5 years, I wake up every morning pissed off about what this administration did. It's the most secure border in my lifetime. I've worked for 6 presidents, starting with Ronald Reagan. Why do I care? I care because I stood in the back of a tractor trailer in 19 dead aliens that suffocated and baked to death, including a 5-year-old little boy. That's why I'm pissed off. And that's why the best day of my life was President Trump getting reelected to save lives.
Woo!
Yeah, I think this is the kind of the hallmark of who he's.
Man, I don't know. I got chills, man. I got chills. Y'all got chills flowing through y'all body right now, man. I got chills, man. I don't know, maybe because I'm still shaken up by what I've seen posted all on the internet right now of that lady burning to death, burning to her death, in front of everybody. But, getting set on fire by that illegal migrant, man. I got chills right now, y'all. January 20th can't get here any faster, man.
Chosen for the cabinet because it's a reflection of what we've felt when we've been waking up every day, what the audience has felt waking up, is that, we're enraged, in shock, disbelief of what's been going on. And also the connection between Patty and her daughter, and the fact, for those of us who've had the pleasure of speaking with President Trump to any degree, and I tell my listeners this all the time, and my readers, is that this is the real guy. Who you're seeing on television, that's really him. And that's why it doesn't change. And the compassion is there. So it is the compassion he's felt for Patty and her daughter, for Americans in general, when he fell in love with the country during his first run for office, and why Homan and the 300,000 children we talked about last night, is that you've got hundreds of thousands of missing children. That has got to be a priority. And then once we find out what happened there, that's going to help us make sure it doesn't happen again.
Yeah, David, we had Alejandro Mayorkas, the Secretary of Homeland Security, on CBS this morning. Listen to his comments. I want to get your reaction to that after.
We certainly have received reports of children being trafficked, even those as to whom we know where they are. That is outside the responsibility of the Department of Homeland Security. It is unclear because we were not left with good records. Data was not kept. And so that was also one of the great challenges.
He's lying. He's flat out lying. Number one, they created the system.
Put your hands. This guy. I mean, we'll just go and walk him out. Just that's what we all want to see. Just walking them out.
Two, those children were released into HHS custody, and you saw the tragedy that played out there. Another reason to have RFK Jr. in there as well is HHS will play a huge role in getting them back. I've talked to Tom about this for years now, and especially since he's been named as a designated border czar. And these are the things. Alejandro Mayorkas is just a liar. There's no other way to put it. Those children are missing the tragedy. They find a 13-year-old in New Jersey being beaten in traffic just a week ago by illegal aliens. Years ago, I warned people that Queens had become the #1 destination in the country at one point for women being trafficked and young women being trafficked across the southern border. They knew where these were. We were reported on it. Alejandro Mayorkas chose to become a human trafficker along with the Biden administration.
That's what it is. It is human trafficking. They opened up those borders. They created their rewards and incentives. Yep. They invited them here. They literally flew them into this country, and then they somehow act surprised, and then they try to blame somebody else. Oh, we didn't have the records. Well, you were keeping the records. All right, we got to move on to Capitol Hill because outgoing West Virginia Senator Joe Manchin, well, he has a message for Democrats, and it's not so good. Have a look.
The D brand has been so maligned from the standpoint of it's toxic. They have basically expanded upon thinking, well, we wanted to protect you there, but we're going to tell you how you should live your life from that far on. It's the mindset of the left.
Tammy, he's still got a Democrat next to his name.
He does, and it's as though he's been living in a cave. I'm not quite sure why he's suddenly surprised. The first book I wrote about the left and its problem was in 2001. I mean, what is this, 25 years ago now, a quarter of a century, and Joe Manchin surprised and suddenly shocked, that there's gambling in the casino. But it's just remarkable, and I don't take him seriously, but at least I don't even know if it's better late than never, but it's a little absurd, right?
David?
Don't even believe Joe Manchin, who learned from his uncle how things work in West Virginia. He was a political power boss. Look at his voting record. Joe Manchin has been lying to the American people, playing the moderate for years, and his voting record shows that.
It shows an absolute disgrace. But there it is, y'all. There it is. I sorry if I talk so much in this video, man. I'm just a little shaken up, man. I love you guys, man. I'm for the people, and some of the things I've had to cover, as it breaks my heart, man. It really does. Especially seeing that video, I'm out of it, man. These illegals, especially in that New York City crisis. And how everything is down there, man, and it's something new on that subway every single day. Has really blown me away, man. We've covered some terrible stories, some terrible things, man. But seeing that graphic with my own eyes, man, I don't wish it on anybody, man. Y'all, please be careful, be aware of your surroundings, be safe, watch out for your kids. It's holidays. People are more desperate than ever. You just never know how to protect and defend yourself. I encourage you guys, man, please. But I know a lot of them patriots on the channel, they already know. They already know, man. So, but again, please be aware of your surroundings. I'm wishing nothing but the best for your safety, your health, your wellness. God bless you guys, man. Merry Christmas. And I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace and love, y'all.